Good morning, yes. See, today what we are going to do is we have a requirement like this, like when a case is saved, case is saved with the status equal to escalated. Okay. When a case is saved, a case means case object. Case object. When a case object is saved, that too when the status equal to escalated, and email has to deliver. Email has to deliver after the record is saved. After the record is saved. Okay. Email has to be delivered after the record is saved. Okay. So now the thing is, when a case object is saved with a record, that too the status equal to escalated, the email has to be delivered once the record is saved or after the record is saved. Okay, the email has to be. What type of email means? First, we need to create an email template. If you are familiar to create an email template, you can create the email template, or else do the simple format like we have the format. We can write there itself like subject line, the case number, subject, status, and all. Okay, or else you can take from the email template. Okay. So I'm going at present. I'm not going to use the email template. In future, we will use the email templates. Okay. At present, to show the how this flow works, so we'll go now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going with the automation flow. I'm going with the flows now. I'm going. So now the point number is first we need to create object record. I will show you first example after to go and create the flows. So see here, I'm going to the browser now. Now go to the browser and search for the case object. Search for the case object here. Search for the case object. See here, this is a case object here. Now I'm going to create a case now. So how I'm going to create? Click on new. Now I'm going to pick up one contact. If contact is not available, I'll write some contact here. And the account name. Okay. The type is like electrical, and the reason is performance. Now on the right hand side, our requirement is status equal to escalated. Status equal to escalated, and priority we can keep as an high, and the case origin is phone call. Okay, and save this. See, once you save this, now the email has to be sent to the concerned party. The email has to be sent to the concerned party without our intention, without the user's intention. Okay, this is the agenda now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to create a flow. So to create a flow, what we have to do, now go to the setup here. On the left hand side, we have the quick find box, and the quick find box right here as a flow. Right click, open in a new tab. On the right hand side, we have the new flow. Click the new flow here. Flow. So once you will get on the left hand side the triggered automation. Now click the trigger automation. record trigger flow. See here. Now we got the things like select an object first, then afterwards configure that trigger. Previously, we have gone through one concept on this like this one, you know. Then afterwards, you have the set entry conditions. Then afterwards, we have optimized flow. Okay. Now here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the case object, when it should be when the record is created or updated. When the record is created or updated. Now here I'm going to give the condition, whatever condition I'm going to give, I'm giving any condition is met. So what of condition? When the status equals to escalated. Status equals to escalated. This is the important thing. Status equals to escalated. Once you have done, now we have two options here. One is fast field updates, other is action related records. So we need the actions for this. We need the actions for this. So now scroll down. On the left hand side, you have the plus button here. Plus button. Click the plus button and search for the send email. Send email. Here. The second one is send email. I'm showing you clearly. See here. Second one is send email. Now click the same email here. Now I'm writing the email as escalated email name. Escalated email sent. Okay. Scroll down. Now we can find the recipient address. So now search for the recipient address. Here we have the trigger flow. One second. I'm checking. See here, we have the trigger flow here. Trigger case. Now click on this. Now you can find the owner ID user. Okay. Owner ID user. And email. And search for the emails here. Email. So once you have done this, now come down. Now you have options here. One is compose email content and use email template. If you have the email template from the email templates, that means you have to create previously, and that should be available in your email templates. If it is not available, you can use the compose email content here. Now, and add the subject line. If you want to add the subject line, you can add the subject line here. Add the subject line. Case reason I'm writing here. Okay. Now here we have the body. In the body, I'm writing the previously I've written something. So I'm going to use this one like a hello, your case has been escalated, case number, subject, status, please review the case immediately. Thank you. Okay. I'm copying this and pasting here. I'm pasting here. In this format, I'm pasting. Okay. Now once we have done, scroll down. And save this one now. Now write the flow name like when status is escalated, send an email. Save. Save. Okay. Now afterwards, activate this. Once you have activated, now go to the case object and create. Give new case. Continue. Now give the contact name, what is available, and the account, the type, and case reason. On the right hand side, we have the status. As you know, the status should be as escalated, right? Origin is found. Okay, I'm saving this record now. See, once you save the record, now one email has to be delivered. See the email, the case is created, high escalated. Okay, fine. Now whether the email has gone or not, we should check the email first. How we are going to check the email? Go to the concerned email. So whether it is there or not, now we will see. If the message is not available in the inbox, so check the spam. See here, now we got the case as the case name is performance issue. Hello, a case has been escalated and the case number is 0001027. Now check 1027 is available or not? Right. 00001027, right? The case. The status is escalated. Subject status is. Please review the case immediately. Thank you. Okay, this is the mail what we get from the flows automatically. But here we have not sent any email after entering into the object, but the email is gone automatically. How? Through the flows, right? If you have any doubts, you can ask me, guys. Thank you, guys.